Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly, and I'll be doing this reading here. And I certainly hope you guys are enjoying your day. So let's get right into it and see what is going on. All right, so what's going on with Pisces? La Goose. Huh. You know, La Goose is water. It's flowing water, okay? Or the deep ocean, the deep, deep ocean. But it's in reverse. And so this is telling me that it's like something stagnant, something not moving, things not flowing right. You know what I mean? Most importantly, you need to listen to your intuition. Most importantly, you want to listen to your intuition. You know, we got to see what else is coming out here, but this is definitely, you know, talking to you about, you know, maybe feeling drained, you know. You could also feel misaligned. Yeah. But that's all I can say about La Goose right now, because I haven't got any other runes out. The blank rune, which talks of fate, okay? And it also talks about some sort of void or something unknown. Keeping something to yourself, maybe. Yeah. We got to get more runes. But the blank rune isn't really all that too bad. It's just something to do with fate, you know? Hadjalez. Hadjalez is a good rune with this. You know, Hadjalez, it kind of reminds me of the tower, you know. But Hadjalez is a good rune in this particular case, from what I can see so far, is because it's some sort of a sudden disruption, you know, and it's a radical clearing. It's clearing something out. Look, the blank rune, see, it's clear. Clean slate. It's clearing out something here so you can build something solid in its place. It's destroying things that are unstable right now. So that's good, see? It's destroying what is unstable. And now this may feel a little chaotic here because I see La Goose here in reverse. However, yeah, this is good news. Fehu in reverse. Okay. So now Fehu in reverse, it's in the advice column. Obviously, you know, Fehu talks about money and health. It means moving cattle. And back in the day, that's what money was. So, you know, this could be some sort of financial drain, or maybe you feel like you have some sort of a financial drain. Be very conservative with your money right now, okay? And it's also reminding you to, you know, not to force anything right now. And don't cling on tightly to old things, because some old things are being torn down with Hadjalez. And by the way, Pisces, if you're feeling a little bit financially drained right now or a little bit low on cash, this is generally very temporary. I feel it. Yeah. Elhaz. So Elhaz is protection. It's divine protection. We're divinely protected. We most certainly are here. It's telling you to make sure that you have your spiritual boundaries up. But, stop giving your energy away to people. Take your energy back. You don't need to fight any storm. This is a storm. Don't fight it. Like I said, if plans fall through or seem chaotic, if you have any plans that fall through, let it happen. That's what Hadulez is here for. Okay? It's to knock out what doesn't serve you, and so you can have something solid right here to build on. You may have to be very conservative, like I said, and recalibrate your finances. And also, too, this is telling you also to make sure and take good care of your health, and your sleep. Okay, I feel that some of you may not be getting enough sleep. Especially when I see Lagoose here in reverse and Fehu in reverse. Because Fehu is also talking about your health and your well-being and getting your sleep. Yeah. So let's see what else. Tiwaz. I like Tiwaz. It's a good start. Tiwaz stands for justice or a warrior or somebody moving forward. Othala. This could be another Pisces. Pisces, we're a dual sign, just like Gemini. Gemini is a dual sign. Pisces is a dual sign as well. When you look at our sign, you can see one fish swimming one way and another fish swimming another way. So I feel that this could possibly either be another Pisces or it could be somebody in your family even. And whoever this person is, they're really tied to their foundation, their home, their legacy, their inheritance. And they're really protective. They're being very protective. I feel this person's really rigid. Canaz in reverse, huh? Okay, so, this person's very highly materialistic. I can see that already here with Othala. And the thing is that they're closed off. They're not talking. And they don't have any empathy at all. Yeah. I don't really like this person, honestly. I feel like maybe this person might have done something to you. And it doesn't matter, Pisces, if you're a Pisces and you intentionally hurt another Pisces, it's going to come back to you hardcore. And kind of like I'm feeling, although over here we have some sort of disruption. I don't feel anything wrong over here with this side of the read, except the fact that we need to use our intuition. But this other person over here, who possibly could be a Pisces, is actually hiding their true feelings. They're hiding something, okay? Yeah. And they definitely lack clarity. So I feel like, you know, they're doing something what they think is right, but regarding their foundation, but this is talking about something here unstable. I feel that something regarding their home or their foundation or something like that is deeply being shaken here. Weird. What else? It was. Wow. Well, I definitely like this. This is really good news, Pisces. Okay, this is good news for us. Yeah. So this is talking about, this is a transition. This is a major transition. This is the end of something, the end of this. Yeah. Something is coming our way that is very substantial. I want to see what this other person's energy is here before I pull our cards out, because I feel that this could possibly be another Pisces as well. But like I said, it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody with Pisces in their chart. It could be a family member. You got the Seven of Cups. Huh. So, you know, the Seven of Cups talks about options, right? You know, options. This person could be like, it also talks about illusions too, you know. This person could be like I said, they're thinking that they're doing something right, but they're not, because they're in the dark. There's some sort of a gap here that has been left undone. Let's get another card. Five of Cups. Huh. So this, beneath all this stoic warrior stuff here, you know, this facade that they try to put themselves as, deep inside, they have a lot of regret and disappointment and grief going on. And they're hiding it. See, look at this. This is right here. They're hiding it. Yeah. They are sort of hyper-focused on something that has been lost or something that went wrong that they did in the past. But the thing is, and this really kind of really gets me about this other person here, is, you know, they're crying over 2 cups. There's only 2 cups spilt. You know, generally the Five of Cups, it shows 3 cups spilt. They're crying over something. They're over almost really nothing to them, really. I feel that this person's really greedy. That's just kind of like what I feel. Doesn't have to be, but usually I really like this because of the 3 cups, but in this case it's kind of like making me feel ill, because, you know, this person hasn't really lost much at all. Yeah, I think that this person might have done you wrong, Pisces. And they're in some sort of deep regret about it. And I feel that they're going to, and if it hasn't happened, it's going to happen very soon. The Queen of Swords. So yeah, like I said, you know, the Queen of Swords is how they're interacting with the world outside of them to protect themselves. They want to protect themselves. Look at Hadjalez down here at the bottom. This guy Hadjalez and Jera. There's some sort of cycle coming here, and it's the end of a cycle for them. Yeah, this is like really kind of cold energy, and this person doesn't really care about, you know, about feelings right now. They're more worried about protecting themselves, keeping the light out. They want to keep the light out. The truth, in other words, you know, like the truth. The High Priestess. You see? High Priestess is Pisces energy. Okay. That's for sure. The High Priestess is Pisces energy. Yeah, and they got the devil on the bottom of the deck with Nathis. And I don't really like that. They're, you know, it looks to me like, you know, this person is deeply confused, and they're hiding behind some sort of a wall, and they don't want to come out. The High Priestess is talking about secrets and things like that, something that you don't know about. And you know, the devil's not really good. This person could have you know, addictions as well. But definitely they're going to be going through a lacking. They're going to be going through a lacking or something, or some sort of hardship, because I see Nathis right here. You know, they could be going through a hardship right now concerning something about their property or their finances, or something to do with their material world. Yeah. Well, like I said, Pisces, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a Pisces and you deliberately hurt another Pisces that hasn't really done anything to you at all. You're gonna get it. I'm sorry. And it doesn't look good for this Pisces. I don't know who that, you know, if this is a Pisces, if this is another Pisces, this person's in for it. I don't really need to pull any more cards out. I already know it. Yeah. It's the end for them. This is the death rune. This is the beginning for us. Let's pull some cards out here for us. Got the lily. The lily. Well, you know, the lily is talking about wisdom. It's talking about, you know, it's talking about wisdom. It's talking about maturity, long-term stability. I like that, right? And this is kind of bringing something calm. This is kind of calmness. We're going to have some calm here pretty soon, Pisces. That's a good card. Things are going to calm down here pretty soon. You got the woman. So the woman is, obviously, it's female energy. But it's talking about some sort of significant female influence. This could either be you or it could be somebody else. But this is kind of like the emotional drain to the clearing of this storm. You see the storm right here? What else? Hey, you got the key. Wow. I like the key, Pisces. The key is good. The key brings, the key opens up doors, right? This is some sort of a breakthrough or destiny, and this is kind of jiving here with the blank rune. Destiny, fate. Yeah. There's some sort of a solution or breakthrough, and it's going to be totally in your hands. You're going to get some sort of a aha moment, you know what I mean? And this is your turning point. When you can turn the key and it finally unlocks the door. Yeah. And with Hadulez there, Hadulez is clearing the area so you can find this key. Wow. The tree. So the tree talks about, deep roots, health, ancestral growth. This could be, something from your ancestors, but some sort of ancestral growth, some sort of stability. Trees are really stable. And it represents long-term healing and vitality. This is really good. Something is going to test, something that has tested your time. This is going to end out, gosh, how can I word it? This is going to end out something that you have passed, okay? It's endured the test of time. Dang. It's a permanent, deep-rooted breakthrough. This is going to be a permanent breakthrough with the key. That's really awesome. I'm going to pull some of these cards out here too. It looks really good, honestly, Pisces. The main thing here is don't do nothing. Okay, don't do, just let things happen. You don't have to do nothing. Whatever this other person has done, they're done. And it's just getting warmed up for them. I did a kind of like mini read for us here before I recorded this, so I kind of already know what this holds for this person, and it's not good. It is not. It's like I said, if you deliberately hurt somebody, what comes around goes around. All right, let's get one of these. And it's coming around. It's definitely coming around. Prosperity lies ahead, Pisces. So yeah, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Taurus could have some sort of significance also, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck, a win-win situation. A win-win outcome is forecast. So I really like that, Pisces. It looks good. Just, let things unfold naturally. Don't push nothing. Okay? All right? All right then, Pisces. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.